Hello everybody, back here again for another vlog a day, and today is Tuesday the 17th, and today was a beautiful day outside. It got nice and warm, a little on the hot side, but overall just a beautiful sunny day. Had a handful of stuff trying to get around. We was planning a trip out to Colorado, up to Wyoming, Estes Park, Colorado on Sunday to run the world's highest paved marathon. My buddy and his father were planning a trip out that way. Kind of spur of the moment trip kind of came about, I don't know, I'd say just a few days ago actually. And I scrambled like hell. I spent tons and tons of hours researching, trying to find somebody to watch my dog. I'd missed out on the trip 2 weeks ago. They went out there to the Deadwood to run the trail marathon that ran across the mountain there. I couldn't find me to watch my dog. Had a handful of people around here. I've like supposed friends and stuff, I guess, and that I thought I could count on. Couldn't count on any of them. They all flaked out on me. So I ended up turning to a professional website that does dog boarding and stuff like that. The site was horribly run. I kept punching in my zip code, and it kept giving me places that were like 4 hours and better away from me, which is ridiculous. Who the hell is going to drive 4 hours away one way to board an animal? I finally found one that was at least like 3.5 hours away from me on the way to where we were going. It was over in Omaha, Nebraska. I thought, well, I'll drive over, I'll drop my dog off. My buddy and his dad can pick me up in the rental car right there because they only got one vehicle in the house. They rent a car to take a trip. One, it saves miles in their vehicle. They drive a full-size truck. The rental car, by the time you pay the rental fee and the gas savings in the small car, actually equals out. It's sometimes cheaper to take the rental car even after paying the rental fee for the better gas mileage and stuff, so that's all cool. But we can't have a dog in the rental car, so I was like, okay, no big deal. I'll drive 4 hours to Omaha. Basically, my thought was I'll probably spend the night there, drop the dog off a night early. That way, I don't have to meet them at like 5 o'clock in the morning or 6 o'clock in the morning meeting the dog thing. And then from there, head out. They're charging like $50 a night to watch a damn dog, which I guess apparently is a standard going rate, it seems like. One lady, basically, her website said she was open. Seemed like a decent person. Talked to her a few times through emails. Everything was hunky-dory. She said she didn't think she could do it. She had a woman who booked her dog, stayed there like, I don't know, a month and a half ago, but hasn't been able to get a hold of her in the last 2 weeks. She's been trying. So she finally got a hold of her and said that her little dog that she was going to board was scared of big dogs, so they couldn't take my Great Dane. So I was like, okay. Talked to another person there. I've sent out a bunch of emails. I sent out tons of emails to everybody's thinking, hey, whoever I can talk to on the phone and stuff, get a better response. One of the guys had re-emailed me his phone number, said call anytime. I called the next morning, well, next day around noonish or so. Talked to somebody else, answered the phone. They kind of seemed put out that I was asking for this person. They kind of seemed like a dick. Gave me a new number to call him at, that kind of thing. I said, okay, fine. I assumed it was a cell phone number. So I called the number. Turns out it's his place of business. That person that answered the phone was kind of pissy, almost like they shouldn't be taking calls. He got on the phone. Finally, it took forever for him to get the phone. Told him it was about the website, the boarding the dogs. He was kind of a dick to me. Not really impressed with the whole concept. Then I was like, okay, what the hell? So I thought he was going to call me. He goes, I'll call you tonight after 6. I said, okay, I'll be around. No big deal. Knew he had my number from the emails. He had my number from calling his house and his work photo or phone caller ID, all that crap. Never heard from him at all. Didn't hear for nothing. Then talked to the first woman a few more times. I told her everybody that I was getting, there was nobody in the area, close and stuff, and everybody I sent out different ones. No response. She asked me about another website, and I told her I'd never heard of it. Looked it up, found probably 6 of them within a 2-hour drive of me, which was even that much better for me. Emailed all 6. One of them was booked. Nobody else responded. Well, I guess take it back. One other couple responded. Re-emailed back and forth. Finally got the male half of the couple. I don't know if they're married or not. I don't want to say husband. But he called me back. He was really cool. Great guy on the phone. Everything seems great. They've got other big dogs. They've had Great Danes in the past. All that good stuff. Nice fenced-in yard. A whole bunch of things. And he's just like 2 hours and 12 minutes from me. And it's kind of on the way. So I thought, cool, I'll run up there. My original thought was going to run up tonight, drop my dog off there, and then basically drive back and meet my buddy at his place, and then head out in the morning instead of making the trip to Des Moines. Then I realized how dumb that was, that once I got back to Ottumwa, my buddy's place, I'd have to turn around and drive all the way back up to Des Moines after we got home to pick my dog up. I thought that sounded stupid. Figured I'd meet the car up there, meet the guy, drop the dog off, asked if they had any place safe around there to park the car and stuff. They basically, there's a couple spots, blah, blah, Hy-Vee schools, that kind of thing. And they said, or you just park it in front of my house. And I said, well, if I give you a key to my car, would you be willing to move it for like towing, that kind of thing stuff? And he said, absolutely not a problem at all. And he kind of you kind of tell in the email, he's like, you're giving me a key to your car? And I'm like, I'm giving you my dog, dude. My dog means more to me than the stupid ass car does. So I'm cool as hell with that. And he said I could trust him, all that kind of thing. So everything was, I'm all good. I've paid up for the website. All the money spent. This free trip to Wyoming, Colorado is just nowhere near free. It's kind of a free puppy. No such thing. So I'm out like a ton of money on this whole process, just watching the dog and that kind of thing. And I'm like, okay, whatever, to hell with it. Everything's hunky-dory good. I'm going to drop the dog off there, meet there about 7:30. My buddy will be there shortly after that to pick me up. We'll bust ass. We'll head our ass to Wyoming, run around the mountains a little bit, hang out, chill out, and then do that for a few days. Run down to Colorado to Estes Park, check out the race, run the race Sunday, and then bust ass back home. Be back in Iowa late Sunday night, or I'm back in Iowa early Monday morning. Depends on if I'm spending one more night on the road or not. So everything's all great. Everything's all good. My buddy's talking things about the fact that I guess now his dad wants to take their dog with him, which is weird because in the rental car, they're not supposed to have dogs, which is why my dog couldn't go. Couldn't even ride in the rental car up to get dropped off, so it's a whole big thing there. Then they're talking about possibly his mom wants to go with us now. I have no clue what the hell. And it's like a Toyota Corolla, little tiny ass subcompact car. It's just tiny as hell. My buddy packs like he's the prince of, princess and stuff. Takes like 4 or 5 bags, all stuff. There's like no way it's gonna fit 4 people. And I'm like, okay, so now it's your mom and dad and you going. I don't know what the hell's going on. I have no clue. Back and forth. I get a text just a little bit ago that says Wyoming's off. I'm out, whatever. And I'm like trying to call him. I'm texting him and stuff. I'm like, dude, I need some kind of freaking answer here. I'm getting up in just a couple hours to head my ass to Des Moines to meet these people, hopefully meeting you afterwards, to go to Colorado, all this kind of stuff. I'm just like, what the hell? I'm out, all this money. My buddy kept telling me I need to go ahead and pre-register for the race, and something in the back of my head was telling me not to. I don't know what it was. I'm telling you not to. That's another $95. I would have been out. Thank God I hadn't spent that money yet. But now I got this weird feeling in my heart where I think I need to just say to hell with it, drop my dog off in the morning, and just drive my own ass out to Wyoming. Just basically tent camp and stuff and hang out there, go run the race and come back on my own. But I'm not doing that. I have no idea who the campsites are. I don't know nothing about it. I haven't researched none of that kind of stuff, so that's not going to happen. But I'm so ticked off. I'm out of this damn money. It's driving me crazy. I hate that fact. So right now I'm overstressed. I'm freaking out. I know I'm not going to be able to go to sleep for shit. But my plan is the morning, I'm getting up 3 a.m. I'm getting around. I'm getting all my stuff done. I'm treating it just like it was any other trip. And I left my message to my buddy, texting him saying, hey, hope you're there. I'm going to go meet the people, drop my dog off. And if my buddy don't show up, I'm going to hang around Des Moines for the day until it basically, I don't know, let the dog kind of hang out for the day. At least have a possibility of them letting it keep the one night. There's no refund, so I might as well, I guess. And then basically, once I get bored in Des Moines, I'll go find them, get my dog back, and I'll head my ass back here to my house. So just the whole thought of this whole thing is just, I know it's throwing tons of stress on me and crap. My buddy's all pissed off. He's all freaking out. And I don't know. It's one of those things where they were just out there 2 weeks ago, and I don't know what the hell's going on with the whole thing. And the fact that I got wrapped up into this, and I understand they're out a lot of money too, but it was their choices that made these that caused, that they're choosing not to be going. And I'm out the money. I'm a super cheapskate kind of guy. I mean, the money I spent just to have my dog boarded was more than I've spent on myself in the last 3 months, at all. So this was a large chunk of money for me to have a chance to go run the world's highest paid marathon. That'd be cool, all that kind of stuff. I mean, this is, like I said, this is more money than I spent on myself, including running gear, in the last 3 months. So absolutely just makes me sick to just throw that money away with nothing in return out of it. So, and if I drive out myself, I'm spending so much more money, it's ridiculous. And who the hell wants to go out there all by themselves without somebody else to hang out with and that kind of thing? So that completely sucks. So anyway, I'm just super, frustrated, ticked off, upset, discouraged, hurt, all kinds of stuff right now. So I don't know what the hell I'm thinking myself. But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Have yourself a safe and wonderful day. Thanks for watching.